Ah yes, thrift stores. Are they still a thing? Remember a time in the collecting scene with really anything? Thrift stores were the places to go to. It was hot. Thrifting at Goodwill, thrifting at Savers, thrifting in general, thrifting. Fast forward to current time. People say you can't find anything at thrift stores. People price things, people look up things, the people that work in the back know about everything at this point. There are no secrets left. Or is that just a conspiracy put on by people on the internet so the real hunters don't get to go out there and find stuff and only they find the goodies? And today there's only one way to find out. We're going to thrift stores. We're gonna put it to the test. Will I find good stuff at thrift stores, or will it suck like most of the internet says? My door opens two ways. Take that. By the way, have I told everybody that I named my car Liberty in honor of Retro Liberty, our old channel? Silencio, Liberty. This Pixel Game Squad video is brought to you by Squarespace. Stop number one is going to be Savers. By the way, I should know, a seatbelt, a microphone, and a cross bag was not the best choice. It's very uncomfortable. But Savers was a hot spot back when like retro game hunting and collecting started to get kind of popularized in the YouTube scene. In our area, Savers was a great spot to go to. It's been a while since I've actually like hunted there. So today, Savers, you're under the microscope. Promised land number one, Savers, right behind us. I'm gonna give it a guess before that we're gonna find something. That's not much of a guess. I don't even know why I said that. That was like a completely pointless statement. Should probably say that I feel super awkward, by the way, filming, because this isn't like a phone that I'm filming with. People are everywhere. I'm used to the swap meet where everyone knows I'm dumb. Don't even know why I made books one of the sections to look through, because I have no idea. Here, this is kind of cool. Disney Fun with Words for babies. We're making a quick detour because there was a guy that was like, I could tell totally was doing the same type of stuff that I look for. He was wearing vintage clothes. He was holding games in his hand. This is a bad sign. This is a bad sign. Toys can be a section that people find really cool stuff, and we used to too all the time. Here's a little Pac-Man, Pinky, Inky, Stinky, I don't know which one it is. But toys used to be pretty beneficial at Savers. Stain Boy? Tim Burton's Stain Boy? They have Cursed Sonic. They do have Cursed Sonic, but I don't think I want him for set. Oh, hello. Oh, is this like actual? This is official Pokemon. Pokemon Charizard for $4.99? I don't know if that's a deal, but I'm getting that bad boy. Okay, this is another W right now for me. The Kool-Aid Man? Oh yeah. Don't be deceived, Riffy boy. We got a Yoshi over here. How much is he? Official Super Mario? I can't. How much are you? $2.49. You're coming home with me. Eevee? Okay, I'm feeling real good. You know, Baby Yodas were like hot for a minute, and oh. You must unlearn. I mean, I'm doing plushies right now. This could be my new best friend. When I was putting the sloth back, I found this. 30th anniversary MSI. This is a laptop, a gaming laptop brand. You know, I'm in the gaming world, so I think the price looks like it was been torn off of it, but I can't imagine it being more than like $5. Purchase. Dang it didn't go in my cart. If this was like new in the box, I would have been all about this. Look, it's the Hot Wheels Mario Kart. Oh, look, just found this. Let's see though. Which Little Mermaid is it? Is it the one? Is it the one? What in the world? What? Holy cow. Most of those were like super overpriced. Like the Final Fantasy one was like way over market, but what's interesting to me the most is the one that ended up being good that I bought was the NBA game. It's like a $40 game. That was the one that was most reasonably priced. So I picked that one up. They had like Sega Genesis games and stuff too. I never see that at Savers. I mean, it's been a while. I'm at the game section now, by the way, which I'll show you. So the video game section, as you can see, they have some games, but sadly they are all overpriced except for this Ultimate Alliance 2. Just the disc alone is like 11 bucks. So CIB should be around 15 or 20 bucks or so. So I'll pick this up because I'm buying other stuff. I just found this too and found it to be really cool. I didn't look for the year yet, but a hair-raising hair Bugs Bunny cross Gossamer the monster. Gossamer is one of my favorite characters within that universe. So I don't know if I see a year on this. Oh, it is from the studio store, which is typically a good thing, at least within clothing. This is kind of a hard one because the only one I see is, what is it, $79 right now? 79 bucks, but it's new and sealed and it's not sold. And I don't even know if that's gonna have all the pieces in them. It's probably not. There's no way I'm gonna use my time to count 500 pieces just to hope to make a little bit of money. So hard pass. Not that hard of a pass. 7 out of 10 hard. I'm not gonna make a joke. I see a shirt that says Retro Junkie. Don't think that necessarily means the same type of retro that I'm into. But I've actually been looking in here for a little bit and have found a whole whopping one mildly cool shirt that I put back. Well, that was absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Even when I was checking out, the guy at the register was so cool. He saw my stuff and we started talking about nerdy stuff. PlayStation 2 generation,
So,
yeah.
So like a lot of like the Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, like I could never beat it as a kid.
Other than that, look at this, Yoshi, cool ornaments. I got myself a game, I got myself a hat. Nerdy plush, nerdy plush, nerdy plush. Feeling super good about this first stop. Next stop, I have an even better feeling about. Super good, super best feeling. I feel like this lived up. Not like the golden days of finding crazy stuff, but there was Genesis, there was video game stuff in there, even in the cases, even though they were severely, severely overpriced, it was still awesome. A totally normal person just saw me holding this and talking to myself, and I have feelings. Next stop is, guess what? Food. I need food. I don't know if you know this, I fast every day. I am over 19 and a half hours without eating food right now. That's not how long I normally fast. I might fast for 16 hours a day. 19 hours, daddy hungry. Also, I should probably mention that I'm giving away a CIB Pokemon Soul Silver on Encore. If you haven't heard me talk about it before, it's like Twitch mixed with eBay. I think it's the best new app out there. I know they've literally like won awards for how great the app is and what it does. It's like Twitch mixed with eBay. Go check it out. If you don't blame me and be like, see someone post online, I won Pokemon Soul Silver, I won Pokemon Earthbound CIB from Pixel Game Squad on Encore. It's not live. It's a regular bidding app like you would on eBay, but just much cooler and curated for what we love. So I need food. Go download the app. Where do I get food from? Alberto's Mexican food? That kind of sounds low-key good. Subway, eat fresh. That's where I'm going. You see it? It's right there. Straight ahead. Zoom in, Riff. Zoom in all the way further. It's probably blurry. Oh well, whatever. In the comments down below, as every YouTuber says, I legitimately want to hear best thrift store finds of all time. My friend did find, not CIB, my friend did find Earthbound back in the day out of Savers. I think it was Savers on camera. So let me hear your best, your biggest flex ever. Ooh, good parking. Your biggest flex ever at a thrift store, because I'm gonna find something good at the next one. Oh, they have churros at freaking Subway? Who remembers Jared the Subway guy? Oh, I was gonna bring in the camera to Subway and then I thought that's weird. I'm not bringing the camera to Subway. Do you guys have, it's like the spicy Italian, what is it called now?
Yeah, it's hot shot Italiano.
Hot shot Italiano. I'll take a hot shot Italiano. Ecotech. We're here. This is basically like how Goodwill had their version of a store in some areas where they would take all the cool electronic stuff and put it in one place. So this is a thrift store, but technically it's like catered towards electronics. Let's see what the people of the internet have to say about Ecotech before we go in. David says, well organized, clean, some bargains up front. Other prices vary from decent to expensive, so up to you to research. I'm not reading that other part. Andy says, excellent thrift store, excellent electronics thrift store. I sold motherboards, graphics cards, Apple Watch, and audio equipment, and they bought it for a reasonable price. The staff is pretty nice too. Uh-oh, Santo Lee. Tried to buy a pair of Apple used AirPods 2nd generation and has the absolute worst experience ever. The person who helped me, his name is Fernando. If Fernando's here, we'll say hi to him. He's actually a horrible human being. I would give 0 stars. I would. What in the world? NES games on a freaking wall? NES good games too? Bionic Commando and Solstice, one of the best soundtracks of all time, is Styanax. I mean, this is unbelievably nice. I've been here once, like a super long time ago with Retro Rick. I forgot how astounding this is for a retro game section. This is unbelievable. I'm very impressed. My gosh, look at this. Like, what? What in the world? Why do they have, what the frick? Are these all sealed? Why do they have so many? Oh my gosh. And Mario Party 2s? Okay, I know these are Japanese, but good grief. I mean, PlayStation 2 up the yin yang? Look over here. Look at this. What? Astounding. Ecotech. Okay, you have outdone yourself. There's no way that's actually sealed. Let me kind of what? What in the frickin' frick? Who traded this in here? I mean, unbelievable. They even have, look at all the SPs they have. Everything is mint too, y'all. I mean, I haven't really been looking at prices yet, which I will do shortly. Everything is shockingly clean. I mean, look at that. A PlayStation, you would never see them with sparkle like that. The thing I actually came back to was all these super mint. They are not sealed, but they're super clean and they're right on market on all of them. But there's a bunch of them and they're just so clean. I'm tempted to buy a bunch of them because, again, even though they're at market price, as you know, when you get retro stuff, if you're getting stuff this clean, this nice, the value could be worth more. I don't know if this is the kind of place where, I would love to keep some of these, by the way, but I don't know if this is the kind of place where the value, where if they'd be willing to do any deals. I don't know if they have that in there or if they're more mainstream and they're like, no, price is price. But I might ask because they probably don't need 40 Mario tennises. Right after I said that too, look, this guy is actually worth about 30 bucks or so, maybe a little more, and it's mint. Guys, I don't know if I can resist a lot of this just because of the condition. I mean, it's all so beautiful. They had to have got out some like seller who just owned a store or something, or a dealer, because this is wild condition on all this. Wild condition. Right after I said that, this is worth like 35 bucks and they have it at 20 and it's mint. Guys, this is getting crazy. This one's at 15 bucks. Look at this, look at this. $41. Again, some of these will go for a collection and some won't. Why do I feel like I'm doing something shady? I swear I'm not. On the Japanese like Game Boy games, almost every single game is under market. Like even this is like $7 under market, but it's like everything else is pretty much on price charting, I will say. Like this whole store is basically right on price charting, which is actually great, which is actually very hard to come by. But all this stuff, it seems to be under price charting. So I might just go wild. This is fantastic. Some really cool stuff too. Just found another one of these. Just found another. Haven't got a chance to add up the numbers yet, but I have a giant stack over there, like a big stack, way bigger than I was expecting doing this video. I have to ask, where'd all the endless supply of Mario 64s and all them come from? Were they really? Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome. I think I found more than I would have liked. For better or worse.
Are you gonna be paying with card?
Yeah, sure.
Can I see your ID?
Yeah, absolutely. No problemo. 61443. All right, perfect. I still can't believe it. When I walked in and saw like all the super clean, super minty N64 games in the box, I thought to myself, okay, let's reason with ourselves. They're right at price charting, which is still great because the condition is mint. You're paying for condition when you're paying for cardboard. My goodness. But then the holy grail is finding like the Famicom stuff, like this whole area with Famicom, Game Boy, big scores on these Russian style. Lighting sucks here. There is so much beautiful, good stuff. Look at this Bomberman, Mario Golf. I think this is P-Cross 2. It is. This was actually worth some decent money too. Look at this, Donkey Kong in the box. What you're paying for, y'all, is the beautiful condition of every game in the box. This is unbelievable. I cannot believe it. Look at Kirby, over $600 spent. Y'all, I have been sleeping. I mean, sleeping on that section. I have no idea how long all that's been there, but holy frick. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the F word. Fudger. Oh, baby. And after this, we gotta drive to the next thrift store, which is right behind us. It's the actual thrift store version of the Ecotech that we were just in. Reviews, 4.0 overall. TM says, very clean. Even the bathrooms were spotless. I found a table I've been looking for forever. If you're on your way to the Guitar Center, do yourself a favor, stop here first. Also, I should say at the last place I asked for Fernando, I think it was that guy's name, and they're like, who? Oh. Empty Void says, save yourself the trouble and steer clear of selling your stuff here. Dude, are you a rapper? Also, I'm not selling anything. This doesn't affect me today. Lastly, Trish says, great place for all kinds of stuff. Clothes, fine jewelry, musical instruments, electronics, watches, handbags, and sunglasses. Well, let's go see if we can get ourselves some electronics. This is Ecotown, apparently one of the most cleanly places within the thrift world. Let's go check it out. Look at this. Tons of skateboard decks. Wow, really clean too. Ooh, this Hookups Dragon Ball Z one is fantastic right here. Don't see that often in thrift stores. Right next to tennis rackets and golf clubs. Decline. Holy great wall of Funko and collectibles. This is like endless rows of collectibles and Funkos and all sorts of toys. Wow, pretty outstanding actually. Very outstanding. I mean, it doesn't end. Yeah, that was just the tip of the iceberg. Is that the right phrase to use? I mean, look at this reboot in a thrift store. I mean, this is a thrift store, guys. It's just very, very curated. I know Savers was like the typical thrift store, but this is Warriors of Virtue. Did anybody get down with Warriors of Virtue besides me? Any other virtuous men or women out there? Unbelievable. The whole Ecotech, Ecotown brand is next level. Wow. Adorable overload. We've reached peak pinnacle adorable. Look at all the little Kirby's. I mean, the store also specializes in like perfectly curated clothing, hats, jackets. I mean, look at, they have it like by exact brand, like whole sections by brand. But even looking at all this amazing stuff, the reality is I can't even focus after the Ecotech ordeal. I mean, Savers was great too, but Ecotech, the place, this is great. Don't get me wrong too, Ecotown. But Ecotech in the middle, that was unbelievable, curated, clean, nice, good pricing. I'm still in shock. Fantastic. Moral of the story today, don't stop hunting. Places like Savers or Goodwills are always gonna be hit and miss. That's reality no matter what, even back in the day. Even when people are saying thrift stores were good, people saying thrift stores are bad, it's just all about the luck of the draw when it comes to those, and maybe even making relationships and learning times of when things get brought out. And places like Ecotech, Ecotown, or Goodwill Games or whatever it's called, those places are curated, but that's what they're made for, to make your experience a little bit easier. You might be paying a little bit more, but in the case of Ecotech, I wasn't paying more. I was paying under market in perfect condition. So always hunt, never let excuses get to you and let people on the internet tell you hunting's dead. It's dead when you stop looking. Keep the fun alive, my friends. Hold up, we gotta talk about Squarespace. Y'all know we love them. So Squarespace is the best place to build your website. I gotta first tell you about their SEO tools. You can get discovered fast with integrated SEO tools. Every Squarespace website is optimized to be indexed with meta descriptions, an auto-generated sitemap, and more. You can also sell content. Squarespace makes it so easy to sell access to content on your websites, like online courses, blogs, videos, and memberships. With that, I gotta talk about videos. You can upload video content, organize your video library, and showcase your content on beautiful video pages. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, head over to squarespace.com/pixelgamesquad to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thanks, Squarespace. You know we love you. That's not my saying. It's not my outro saying, but it is today.